Okay. Hi everyone. So before I get into the topic of what I want to say, I want to thank uh, all my subscribers. So I have 7 subscribers, but unfortunately I cannot see your names because I think YouTube doesn't let you see the names. So I would love to know about you as well. If you can uh, just comment on this video saying hi, I subscribed you. Uh, it will be great to chat with you and want to know your opinions. Uh, some people have commented, given very nice comment, and I really appreciate because I was very nervous about this, and reading such a nice comments really gives motivation and keeping up this continue to continue. Uh, also, I really admire that though this video quality is not very good, audio quality is also not good. Also, I am uh, whatever I am delivering is not up to the standards, but still you are following this channel and you know engaging your time in this. It's really means a lot. uh, yeah, so do put out a comment saying I subscribed you, so that I will know. uh, uh, and yeah, if you want to be anonymous, that is also fine, because still I will have huge respect for you. Thank you for doing this. Yeah. So let's get on to the topic. Uh, I just want to say the title is somewhat misleading. Misleading in a way that people who are generally salaried people um, have this wrong mindset that they look for returns in market. How much returns can I make? uh, where can I make maximum returns? So their mindset is towards that way, and I just want to say that it doesn't matter how much returns are you going to get. Ultimately, what matters is how much capital are you going to put in. So if you are investing 5,000 or 10,000 in market, and let's say that stock gets double, you will end up only with 20,000. So this returns game, I mean, you can easily get good returns if you study the market, or there is, you do not have to do any big study to do that. You can go on internet and you can find um, how to identify good stocks, and if you invest in any good large cap stock or index fund or even small cap fund, you will get a good return. So it's not that issue that you have to find a good instrument. I think if you are watching content regarding investing, or if you are studying investing, then you might have already have good options and good knowledge about it. So it's not the issue of where you should invest. It's what matters is how much amount are you going to invest. And that ultimately brings to my main point of this video, is to how to earn good salary, where you can invest big chunk of your chunk of your saving into these instruments, and then make more returns. So I want to start with the point that your education background or your qualification is play a significant part in this, as in which field are you working and what kind of education you have. I'm assuming that you are having at least a graduation, or even if not graduation, that is also fine, because sometimes it is more than just education as well. I mean, it depends on industry to industry, but so let's start with this. The major point I have noticed in my career, that you get paid well if you are solving a big problem that a company is willing to pay you a big amount of salary. Now, in order to do that, whichever field you are working in, let's say you are working in finance, or you are working in engineering field, or you are working in IT, do a research and find out that which is the highest paying field in your particular domain. Let's say if you are working in IT, then maybe machine learning or data analysis might be a high paying skill or industry. If you are in accounts and finance, I think finance is a high paying industry right now. So I mean, it depends on industry to industry, but you have to find that particular area where there is opportunity for high growth. Now, before going that, I think I have in mind a flow chart, where a drop down flow chart, where first point is get a high paying job. Now you have two options with this. If you love your job that you are currently working, and you think that I can pursue this career for a longer period of time, then there is a one part. Okay, the second part is, if you hate your job and you don't want to continue with the same job, then you have to choose alternate option. Okay, so it goes both way. Now here afterwards, you will follow the same journey, what I'm saying, that will relate to both these options, and you can continue with the both the career options, whatever. If you stick to the one that you have you are already working with, or if you switch and go to another field, then you can continue with the further plan as well. So the next step is, once you identify that what you want to do, next thing is identify which is the high paying the field, as I said earlier, and make a target that you want to be in top 1% of this respective field. If you want to be a good coder, I mean, like I said, data analysis or anything, then target that you want to become a top 1%. You want to reach in top 1%. Once you had or finalized on your goal, now next step you get with is, you have to identify what skill do you require to become that person, to go into that 1% category. Now these skills might be hard skills, like learning something related to your field, or those might be a soft skills like managements and good speaking skills, or any organizational skills that adds value to the organization. Once you identify these what can I say, identify these skills, now you have two options, and you have to follow, not options, these are two methods that I think you should do simultaneously. One is that start learning about, start working on these things, whatever hard skills or soft skills that you require to get into the 1%. And side by side, what you have to do is, yeah, we all know that LinkedIn is a good social media website where you get like-minded people in your respective field, and where you can make connections with them and share thoughts, or get to know them about their work and everything. So that will play a big part in your getting a good job or marketing yourself as a right candidate for a particular job that you are looking for. Now, how do you do that is, I have personally done that in my work field, and I think it will work for everyone, because the industry I work in is a very niche industry, and there are not a lot of companies in India in this industry. So if I would count, there are hardly 7 to 8 companies, and if you talk about turnover as well, it's hardly 5 to 10 crore turnover annually turnover they have. So you can understand it's a very small industry, but still there are people I have connection with in India as well as outside of India. So it has been benefited me a lot in my career until now, and this all happens because I took this one step, which was really I didn't know of earlier, but it was surprisingly really good, and it will work for it should work for everyone, because social media is a magical thing, I think. So when you go to LinkedIn, you have to make a good profile of yourself. So you have to put well optimized profile where you have your picture, you have your all the data displayed over there. So keep it as marketing for yourself. You have to sell yourself, your talent, your skills to people, to show them that you are the right candidate for them. So you have to add everything, your past experience, what have you done, and once you make your profile very good, now you have to start putting out content. Now when you are learning, in one side you are learning about learning skills for your target goal job. On the other side, what you can do is share those learning on LinkedIn. So make post every day or every alternate day on LinkedIn, writing about what you have learned, or what you have, maybe you can add what you have done in your previous job that is significantly add value to whoever is reading this post. So make sure that the content you are putting adds value to the viewer, and build a credibility that this person is putting a content in a good way. That means he or she have a good knowledge about this particular thing. So this makes or build a good authority on social media platform. And what happens is, when someone likes your post, it goes on their connections feed, and they discover you, then they start following you. Likewise, the community gets bigger, and this way your authority gets stronger, where what happens is you get inbound leads. Now, what is inbound leads? I will explain you. So, there are two things: inbound leads and outbound leads. So, when you reach out to someone else on social media for any help or any request, let's say you are looking for a job and you reach out to uh, someone who is working in the company that you want to get in, and you tell them that I have this much of experience and I will be a good fit for a particular job. Can you tell me if there is any opportunity? So this, you can say, is a outbound lead. If you get that job, then you can consider it as an outbound lead. And when somebody reach out to you saying, I am hiring for this position, what do you think about this? So when somebody approach you, that called inbound lead. So when you put out a content, what happens usually is people discover your posts and they eventually come to you if they have any requirements related to their project. They will comes to you and they will ask you that they will approach you and try to get you to their team. And simultaneously, if you have any dream job or dream company to apply for, you can go and apply for there as well. So when you have a good profile and you have put in a good content, that helps both way, for inbound lead as well as outbound lead. So you can do that side by side, and trust me, it does not take that much of time as you think. It's really about how much value you are adding to your to this profile. So I think if you do these things, you are definitely going to, I'm not saying that if you are earning 5-figure salary, you will suddenly get a 6-figure salary. But if you do this consistently and market yourself well and negotiate well for salary, always put don't decide your self-worth. How can I ask for this much of salary? If you deserve that one, you should definitely ask for that salary. If you stay in the same job and if you do not do anything, you hardly get a 3 to 5% increment every year. And even if you switch from one job to another, you will get hardly 15% of increment. That is the industry standard. But if you have taken charge and if you have certain goal that I have to reach here, then you can ask for more than 50% hike as well. And if you are good enough, the person who are hiring you will definitely pay for that much as well. So we do not think or do not take charge of these things. That is where I think we go wrong. And these things definitely work because I have experienced it. If you want to have a look, I can put my LinkedIn profile in the comments. You can tell me if you want to check. I will put link to my LinkedIn profile. Though I haven't put a lot of content, still every month I will get one or two inbound leads where people send messages saying that hey, are you available for interview for a certain position. And technically speaking, I have hardly put 7 to 8 piece of content, but those are very niche content which are related to my work, and they have been seen by a lot of people from top companies, and they have approached me as well. The company I am currently working in is actually found me through this as well. So I'm a live example that these things works. And as I said, the industry I work in is very small as compared to the other industries in India. So if it works for me, it can work for anyone. And one thing I want to share is that working on skills is best rewarding thing you can do. To be frank, I would say that what I'm doing now is actually part of upskilling as well. I'm preparing for something, and this is an, you can say, an exercise where I get to practice how to communicate. I get to practice how to speak, how to improve my English, and how to speak fluently, how to articulate something. If I have to describe something, or if I have to explain it to an audience, how do I do it? So that is why this YouTube channel is part of this. It's not that I will not continue with this if it's not for the upskilling part, but I think this the main motive behind this was to challenge myself that I can become better at this and practice regularly. So this is what I am to say. There are few tips though that I have to share as well. Marketing yourself is the most important thing. When you work in a company, you might have seen people who are constantly talking about how they have done this, how they have, or they go to bosses and they praise themselves in front of others. When we see people like this, we feel that this person is how this person is doing this, I mean marketing himself. We called in Hindi, usually called it's not a wrong word, but anyway. So you have seen a lot of people in your surrounding like this who market themselves very well, and other people hate them because they are getting benefit out of it. I'm not saying you do all these things, but you have to definitely market yourself in your company as well as outside, because if you do hard work and if you are not marketing it, then somebody else will take that advantage. So you have to do some kind of marketing in your company as well as other, because you have to show that you are doing something good work and you are asset to a company, and you have to show it not just by working, but doing small things which you have to do. So that's a one tip that I want to give. Second thing is switch your job in either 1 or 2 years, every 1 or 2 years, because when you stay in one company for a longer period of time, uh, your growth gets stagnated. Learn whatever you can in these 1 2 years and go to the next step. You don't want to do the same job for 10 years. Once you learn one thing, then you can go to the next step. You can become manager or solve a bigger problem than that. So always remember that soft skills are always important, whether you are working in any industry, on IT or any manufacturing industry. Ultimately you have to go on a top position where the hard skill doesn't matter, the soft skill, how to manage people, how to manage work, how to make plans, how to make schedules, all these things, executing people skills, all these things matter. So work on these skills rather than of course initial days you have to work on hard skills, but ultimate goal is to reach on a higher level where the growth is. So focus on those things. Then relocate if you need to. I mean, people chose to live in same city for and they sacrifice a lot of things. And when I mean sacrifice, they sacrifice their growth, they sacrifice their future. So don't be that person who stays in one city and think that everything will become good. You have to take those opportunities for which you might have to go a very far from your town or city. So that is the one point. Another is there are much more high paying opportunities abroad. If you can get a chance to get a job in abroad where you have less taxation and your earning is very good than what you are earning now, then you can definitely choose that option as well. And yeah, that is what I wanted to talk about. Hopefully actually these LinkedIn and how to navigate your career through getting to top 1% are really vast topic to talk about, and I have just point out the important points that I have to discuss. But if you want to know more about this, I will be happy to make a separate video on both these topics and explain it in details, because it's a huge topic and it is really important, because most of our life we will be working. The most of the time we will spending is on work, and if you are doing so, might as we do in a meaningful way and earn some good money rather than peanuts. So that is my whole point, what I want to share. Once you have a good amount of income, instead of investing that 2000 or 5000, you might invest 20,000, 30,000 and so on. So the big investment or the big initial capital you put in, the big investment returns you will get. If you put 1000 and if that stock gives 100% return, you will make 2000. But if you put 1 lakh, then you will get 2 lakhs. So that's the difference it makes when you have a big capital. So I hope you understand what the points I have made, and if you watch until the end, thank you very much. I do appreciate that you're watching until now. So yeah, I hope this have added some value to you, and hope this helps. Thank you for watching, and do comment if you want to add something, or if you want me to make a video on something else. Thank you very much, and bye.